everyone, my name's Laura and I work for Surrey Library, and I have been running science workshops and a science club for the past year. In this difficult time, as you are not able to come and see us, we are going to be putting some science activities online so that you can still get involved at home. So follow Surrey Libraries on Twitter or Facebook for the latest information. Now, for this first session, all you're going to need is a red cabbage. So if you don't have one at home, then all you need to do is pick one up next time you go shopping. So what we're going to need is some red cabbage juice. And so to make that, what you're going to need to do is you're going to need an adult to help you to do this. You just need to get a bowl and take off a leaf or a few leaves, and you're going to rip them into pieces and put them into your bowl. So just like I'm doing here. Okay, and then when you've got a few bits of red cabbage in your bowl, you're going to get an adult to help you, or to do this bit. They're going to get some hot or boiling water and they're going to pour that over the top. And what's going to happen is all of the colour in the red cabbage leaves is going to go into the water. And so you're going to put that aside and you're going to come back and use that when that's cool. So I've got some here that I've made earlier. Now the reason we are using red cabbage juice is because it's what's called a natural indicator, and that means that it will change colour when we add different things to it. So when we add an acid to it, that means it will turn red. When we add an alkali to it, it will turn green. So this means we can group different things together depending on the colour the red cabbage juice changes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some pots and I'm going to pour some of my red cabbage juice into these pots. So I've got 3 pots here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour some vinegar into the first pot. I'm going to pour some water into the second pot, and I'm going to pour some washing up liquid into the third pot. Now you can see that instantly the vinegar changed colour and it went a bright red. That's because vinegar is an acid. Now the water, that didn't do anything, and that's because water is neutral, and neutral liquids, they don't do anything when you add them to red cabbage juice. And then we've got the washing up liquid, and if I give that a bit of a swirl, maybe if I get a spoon and give that a bit of a mix, you'll see that that's gone a nice green colour, and that's because washing up liquid is an alkali. Now This means that we can group all the things at home into different groups. So if they turn red when you add them to red cabbage juice, then we're going to call them an acid. If they turn green when you add them to red cabbage juice, they're going to be called an alkali. And if they stay purple, then they're going to be neutral. So why don't you have a go at home, and we would love to know what your results are. So why don't you share your results on Facebook and Twitter and tell us how you've got on. So we hope you have fun with this experiment, and keep a lookout on Facebook and Twitter for our next experiment and activities that we will be uploading on a regular basis. Okay, so goodbye.